What is blockchain-based technology? Blockchain technology is a shared ledger, which is a process of recording data that includes transactions and tracking assets. An asset may be tangible or intangible. To make it clear, tangible could be a house, car, cash, or land, while intangible could be intellectual property, patents, copyrights, and branding. In simple words, any data can be tracked and traded on the blockchain network, which reduces risk and cuts costs. Why is blockchain important? It is pertinent to mention that the business works on information, and the faster it is received, the more accurate it is. Blockchain is an ideal network to deliver information as it provides immediate, shared, and transparent information that is stored on an immutable ledger. This information can be accessed by only those network members who have permission to do. Notably, the blockchain network can track accounts, orders, payments, production, and a lot more. Since the blockchain members share a single view of the fact, all the details of the end-to-end transactions can be accessed. It provides greater confidence along with new efficiencies and opportunities. Key elements of a blockchain. People often wonder why blockchain is gaining so much popularity in recent years. Well, if you also scratched your head thinking the same, then you need to have a look at its key elements. Distributed ledger technology. On blockchain technology, all the participants have access to the distributed ledger and its record of transactions. With this technology, the transactions get registered only once. This eliminates the duplication of efforts that are typical of traditional business networks. Immutable records. It is pertinent to mention that no one can change or tamper with a transaction once it's recorded in the shared ledger. In case a transaction record has some error, then a new transaction can be added to reverse the error. However, both transactions would be visible. Smart contracts. To fasten up the transactions, there is a set of rules, named a smart contract. It is stored on the blockchain network and is executed automatically. It can tell about conditions for the corporate bond transfers that include the terms for travel insurance to be paid and a lot more. How does blockchain technology work? As soon as a transaction is processed, it is registered as a block of data. These transactions show the movement of an asset that can either be tangible or intangible. The data block records information like who, what, when, where, and how much, and it even keeps the data on the condition like the temperature of a food shipment. Interconnected. These blocks, on the blockchain network, form a chain of data. An asset moves from place to place, or you can say the ownership keeps changing hands. These blocks confirm the time of transactions and even its sequence. Besides, the blocks are linked together in order to prevent any block from being changed or a block being inserted between the two existing ones. Transactions blocked together in an irreversible chain. Each additional block provides strength to the verification of the previous block and later on to the entire blockchain. This delivers the key strength of immutability. Also, it cuts out the possibility of getting tampered with by a malicious actor and establishes a ledger of transactions that an individual and other network members may trust. In the past few years, blockchain-based technologies have grabbed the eyeballs of a wide variety of actors. It has also stimulated a large number of academic research. It has been a part of academic and public debates. Although there is no formal definition or a common understanding of blockchain-based technologies, their features are what attract customers. You definitely need a good understanding of blockchain in order to design, develop, and manage the technologies effectively. However, it is so much feasible and user-friendly that it doesn't create much confusion for the users. There are several aspects that need to be taken into account while defining the properties linked with blockchain technologies. Benefits of blockchain. There are several key elements of blockchain technology, and it has proven its existence in a small period of time. It is still fresh. Besides, it has been growing rapidly and bringing a lot of users and organizations on board. Let's have a look at some of the benefits that come along with the blockchain network. Trustworthy. Being a member of a members-only network, an individual can be assured that they are receiving accurate and timely data. It also assures you that your confidential blockchain records will only be shared with the network members who are having specified access to the same. Security. On the blockchain network, a consensus on the accuracy of data is required from all the participants. Besides, all the validated transactions are immutable as they are recorded permanently, and no one, not even a system administrator, is allowed to delete a transaction or edit it. Efficiencies. The distributed shared ledger eliminates the time-wasting record reconciliations. Likewise, the smart contract, which can be defined as the speed transactions or a set of rules, can be easily stored on the blockchain and it can be executed automatically. Blockchain-based technology. Blockchain is considered the most significant innovation ever since the Internet was introduced. Blockchain technology has emerged as the backbone of Bitcoin. It is a digital public ledger of transactions that cannot be corrupted. Blockchain technology is said to be a novel data structure that is secure and based on cryptography. It stores transactional records which are known as the block in the supply chain. These are distributed across the network via peer-to-peer nodes. It allows the transfer of digital goods in an easy manner. Notably, the blockchain works on the principles of transparency, decentralization, accountability, and immutability, and they have wide applications in smart contracts, supply chain management, and asset protection. It keeps the record of real-time ownership, management of personal data, identification, processing of a payment, crowdfunding via cryptocurrencies, tracking drugs in the supply chains of the pharmaceutical industry, and verification of records and certificates related to land, among others. Besides, it has the potential to enable remote voting, which can be helpful in elections. As per the estimate, the blockchain might generate $3.1 trillion across the world in new businesses by the end of 2030. There are so many technologies that are based on the network of blockchain because it provides you with accuracy and full safety. At a time when cyber crimes are rising rapidly, a user always keeps safety in mind because when it comes to digital, everything is exposed.